So today in Steve Cross's kitchen, we're getting away from the fishing a little bit. I broke out some of my deer quarters last fall and some pork butt, and got them all cut up today and bagged up in about 5-pound portions. So I got about 20 pounds we're going to make into sausage today. I'm going to make some ringers and some bolognas and some brats, and probably not all of them today, but here's what I use. It's the LEM brand natural hog casings for making the ringers and the brats. And then the first thing we're going to make is some seasoning from High Mountain. It's a bourbon barbecue blend, and it's pretty good stuff. So first thing we got to do is get these hog casings here into some warm water. Get about as much as we need, which I'd say about a quarter of it or so. So get them separated out here. Otherwise, not for the squeamish, but this is how sausage has been made for 1,000 years probably, literally. Natural casing. There's a little zip tie holding together, I guess. I usually get a dry salt pack, so this is a little different. I have the zip tie around it. But try to get them separated so they stay long. There we go. Heck, looks like I'm going to have to soak the whole dang mess. Get them separated. So at the end of this, I'll take out what I don't need, what I don't use, and I'll salt pack them again and put them back in the fridge. We've got to let them soak in this warm water, lukewarm water, for about 20 minutes or so. And the next step will be rinsing them off. So first step, getting grinding. Got to get the grinder put together. So as simple as this. Got the cutter, the holes for the end, cutter wheel, and the grinder auger with that washer on the end. Got to make sure that washer's on the end of the metal sides to the machine. There we go. Cutter wheel back on. Get the grind size we want on there, and then the sausage tuber. Simple stuff. Get it attached. Tighten down this little adjuster. This little set screw there. Alright, we're all set up. Here's the feed tray. And we're ready to make some sausages here in a couple minutes. So next step here, get the seasoning on. Oh, the bourbon mix was hard as a rock, so no go for that. So had to break out some German. It's from High Mountain also. Need to add a 1/4 cup of each one of these, according to the instructions, for 6 pounds. So I add a 1/4 cup of the salt, which is 1/2 of it. I don't like it so salty, so I'll be a little bit shy on it. Hasn't been opened yet, and this is the actual seasoning, the peppers and spices and such. And I do like plenty of that, so in years past, I know don't hurt to add just a little bit extra. So there goes 1/4 cup. Ooh, pretty good. Probably another 1/2 tablespoon. That had robust flavor, eh? Alright, set this off side. Get that mixed in here a little bit. You get a 1/4 cup of cold water. Step out of the sight here for a second. Quarter cup of cold water. And this just helps seasoning get dispersed more evenly and kind of stick to the meat. So we get this all mixed around. Alright. Next step is getting the sausage casing on the tube and start feeding some stuff. So I got the casing rinsed out. I gotta wet down the tube a little bit so the casing goes on smooth. And the casing shoved on here. It's kind of a pain in the butt if you haven't worked any meat through it yet, because the meat gets a little fat on there and helps to slide on. Alright, it's going to get noisy. We're going to push our first bit through. Gonna let it come out the end a little bit. And I'm going to get a little knot. Here, if you tie the knot first, it pushes a bunch of air into the sausage. So, learned over the years. Let a little bit come out first. That way you got a good tight sausage start. Alright, and I always leave a little bit at the end so I can tie the knot together at the end when I'm finished with it. Alright, let's push her through. Just gotta hold it a little bit so it fills up just right. You can overdo it pretty easy. So don't let it fill up too much and get bulges. Alright, stop. Alright. There's first ringer right there. Gotta take the kitchen scissors. Tie this baby up. Sometimes it's a pain in the tie. They got metal rings you can get too, but the problem with having metal rings on it, you can't stick stuff in the microwave, thaw it out. Sometimes I'm lazy, I ain't gonna lie. I like to thaw stuff out in the microwave. So, alright, spin this a little bit. Let's start her up again. So I can get a little bit more meat. I think that's good. Alright, number 2 done. Spin it up a little bit, like so. Get your knot made, and bam, German brat ringer. Alright, on with the next one. Ready? Yep. Make your brats this time. Good as go. gets here. Homemade sausages and brats are good stuff. I try to spin in a different direction each time so I get the knot to stay tight. Looks like this is going to be the end of it right here. Right now. There we go. Got a string of brats. I'll smoke them or just package them whole. Oh. Get another natural pig casing on here. You get the lamb casings, which you make the snack sticks and stuff out of. But for sausages, use pig casing. Alright, let's fire it up. Make some more brats. We'll run through this pretty quick, I tell you what. Well, we're going to finish it out. This will be just enough. Got a weak one. This one has two bad ones. Stop. Alright, so I had a couple bursts on this one. It was a little bit weak, it was, so I just take that there, cut it, and throw it back in the mix. Simple as that. Won't hurt to double grind nothing. Alright, we're gonna make a second batch of German brats, so we got plenty of it for the year. By the time I smoke a bunch and single them out into, I like to put 3 in a pack just for make it kind of meal size instead of being wasteful. And it'll be great camping food and great on the grill. The smoked ones are great because I can just take smoked sausage out with me and let it thaw out on the dash of the boat in the sun, let it heat up and have good food right there. And I eat bologna sandwiches, you know, have something better than that. Alright, let's go with it. Keep shoving. Show what you got. Blow out. Hold on. It got all sticky in between. So that's what happens when I took a little too long in between. The casing got stuck to the plastic. Now it's blowing out. Good. And we're down to the end of the casing anyways. That ain't worth trying. Well, now there's the fail part of the video. Alright. Let's restart this, get a new casing on it. So, next step, after I get all the brats made here, bag them up. Just put them in gallon baggies and mark them, because I'm going to make a whole bunch tonight. And tomorrow, if I didn't mark them, wouldn't have no clue what's what. So, get gallon baggies full of them. And tomorrow I'll start smoking them. I'll smoke about probably 2/3 of them. Just a light smoke. All you gotta do is get them to 180, and that's cooked meat then. So I put a thermometer in one of them, and get them up to 180. Then I'll vacuum seal them after that. So, got the sausages off the smoker here, and here's what they look like. It's a little dark outside, so I couldn't get no good footage. Coming out of the smoker is just a roll of smoke coming out and dark, and the lighting was poor on the porch. I could see it good, but the camera couldn't. So here's all the sausages I made yesterday. They're a bunch of German flavored brat. Pretty good stuff. Gonna be good stuff. Be a lot of good camping dinners with these. So next step after I got them out of the smoker, bag them up in little vacuum sealer bags. You gotta seal up this end first, then cut you off section. And I just do 3 sausages per bag, because it's just the 3 of us in our family right now. The other boy's off overseas, and I don't like to have a whole lot of leftovers, so we just package up what I need. And if I go camping, which normally the deal, I'll have sausage for dinner, and maybe later on around the fire I'll break one out and warm it up on the fire while I'm having some beers and enjoying the night sitting in the chair. So I'm going to get these vacuum sealed up here. I'll get back to you in just a second. So vacuum sealer is pretty simple. Just get the one end in. Hands free. So here's some of the vacuum sealed sausages. So like I said earlier, I take all my finished product, which is a pretty good take tonight, and bag them all up in just reusable bags. And they're all smoked, so you don't have to worry about them freezing quick. Like, they'll last. After I take them out of here, I can leave them in the cooler all weekend and they'll be just fine. I ain't tested how many days you can leave a smoked product out, but since it's all cured, it's going to last for a long time. And there we go. I'll throw that in the deep freeze, and tomorrow I'll get another batch going, and probably be off to South Dakota next weekend. And then after that, I'll get another couple batches going of some more brats and some sausages, and then some grind. Lots of grind after that. Some breakfast sausage grind, and some deer pork mix grind, and some regular ground deer. So that'll be the most of what I use for the next year, counting all the 40 pounds that I got down at Milo Locker getting processed into some Italian sausage, because they just make the best Italian sausage. And deer sticks, cheddar deer sticks. They make the best cheddar deer sticks I ever had, so we get a whole bunch of those every year. Yep. It's a good year. God bless America. And the fact we can still go out and hunt pretty much anywhere you can get permission. Don't have to be at a special hunt club. Don't have to have your gun held at the gun locker at the special hunt club. Don't have to do a bunch of special stuff so you can get a hunting license. You can go out and purchase it. My boy, having been over in Europe, really enlightened me on what's happening over there. You got to go to a hunt club there. Your gun has to be in the locker at the hunt club. You don't, well, not everywhere in Europe. Certain countries. Switzerland, I guess, is gun free for all, he said. But Italy, you can't get a fishing license unless you go take a special test, so you know all the fish and their habitats. And it's only in Italian, so he couldn't get a fishing license to go fishing in Italy. So, different world. God bless America. Glad to be here.